What's up? It's Tiffany Kay. And...
Oh, I'm learning sign language.
Okay, well,
Johnny
he's
Marks.
attempting.
Yeah.
And that's Johnny Marks. We're from Marks in the Morning. We're about to do our movie review for this week. First one of February.
Yeah,
actually.
which is odd. It's the middle of the month already, pretty much. But travel delays.
No, that was not just me. You decided for Vegas you weren't going to do one, which is the first weekend of it.
That's true. All right.
Exactly.
So now we're even.
Now
Travel
we're even,
delays.
so we're back. And the movies, well, I got a TV show this week, but I gave him the movie Southpaw, featuring Jake Gyllenhaal, 50 Cent.
Left-handed stuff.
And multiple people.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. And then he gave me the TV show Glow, which is a Netflix series.
Yes.
And I only had to watch one episode of that. Like, you kind of started off that way. So, we both did wrestling / like boxing.
Yeah, we did. We did some fighting stuff.
We did some
didn't
fighting stuff. Are you ready to fight?
Yeah, I think you're gonna be. See, and I liked your movie. I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
You're gonna totally southpaw me. I enjoyed. I like boxing movies. Well, I like wrestling stuff too. I enjoy that genre. I don't think I've seen. I'm sure I have. I haven't seen a bad one. $1 Million Baby is like one of the more artsy Oscar-winning ones, but Rocky is the more uplifting, and we do Creed and Cinderella Man, which you need to see.
Yeah.
This one kind of comes in the middle. It does have that tug at the heartstrings. It's got the family story. It's got the suicide. It's got pretty much that's not the tug at the heartstrings, but it runs the gambit. I don't think there is. I'm sure there are comedy boxing movies. I know there are. I can't think of any, but it doesn't really run into the humor department so much as the serious department. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the performances a lot. I enjoyed.
They really did do some great acting with that one.
They did. Jake Gyllenhaal, I don't know if he was that buff before that.
No, he had to go through training for a couple months.
Did he? Do you think he dropped all the LBs after that and like slimmed down?
I don't know. Well, you see him now. He doesn't look like that.
He doesn't look like that. No.
Obviously, he was like, I'm done.
He's a really good actor. You should watch the movie Nightcrawler. There's one I should give to you.
Okay.
He's very skinny and whatever. But anyway, I was impressed by that performance, and I was impressed by... even 50 Cent was pretty good. I don't know the backstory about Eminem, who's friends with 50 Cent. That's for another video. But I did enjoy it. I thought the ending was really good. If we're doing spoilers, the main character doesn't win at the end, which is kind of neat. They have like a split decision, and he gets back with the girl. So it's got kind of a happy ending.
You're like, yes, he didn't win.
No, I figured he would. It had me fooled. I thought he was going to win, but no, it was a good movie. I would suggest it. It's heavy.
Yeah, I told you when I got this, when I watched it with my roommate, she goes, oh God, Tiffany, are we going to cry? Like, after, like, the first, 5 minutes? Like, spoiler, his wife ends up getting shot and she dies. And she's, like, crying at that point. And then he goes through and you're kind of, like, rooting for him and everything, but then all the crap that happens with, like, Child Protective Services. You're like, oh, but wait. Yeah. So if you're going to watch it, don't expect to be happy at the end. Expect to have an emotional day. Like, if you're being emotional, but you don't want other people to know, that's what you watch.
There's something about people who get paid to get hit in the head. They don't always have the best luck.
No.
You'd think they
Not
would.
at all.
I don't know.
So how many popcorn kernels do you give it?
I would give it a solid 3.5.
Okay.
I did enjoy it. I mean, it was long, too. We talked about this on the morning show. I don't know what it clocked in at. I didn't look, but it felt like
I think it's 2.5 hours. There were a couple things they could have taken out, for sure.
But it's just being nitpicky. The cinematography was good, which I think the Oscars dropped that. Didn't the Oscars drop a whole bunch of stuff for commercials or something this year?
Yeah, something like that.
So I thought I'd throw that in there, too. But no, it was good. It was good. The performances alone. Jake Gyllenhaal alone was worth it. I'm surprised he didn't win or get nominated for an Oscar. Maybe
I know.
He did.
No, he didn't. That movie did not.
Boxing movies, man. Unless your name is Balloon, you don't get nominated for Oscars.
That's
so,
true.
Tiffany saw her favorite TV show over the weekend, too.
No. It was so bad. I watched the first episode of the show Glow, which is Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, is what it stands for. And it's based in the 80s, and it basically is about like a struggling actress in LA, played by Allison Brie, who is basically needs to make ends meet, isn't making ends meet in general, which is like a normal actor story at that point.
Right.
And is basically willing to kind of do anything at that point to make ends meet and try to like get her break in the business. And so this audition comes around, which nobody knows about, like what the audition is. It's basically part of this wrestling show, Me Ladies of Wrestling.
Which is real. This was a real promotion.
Yeah.
Glow was real, and some wrestlers from Glow have gone on, although they're older now because it's the 80s, but they've gone on to pro wrestling. So
like, good for them. But this show is very odd. There was a few comedic parts, One, also don't watch it with your parents. I did that, and that was slightly
I could have told you that. It's
but
Netflix.
At the same time, you knew I was going home, so you knew I would have watched it there.
I figured you'd watch it on the plane or something.
No.
You can stream movies now. You can get them ahead of time.
I can't personally on the plane. But, so there's obviously it's like the defining the '80s, like sex, drugs.
They throw a lot of they tone down the '80s as the show goes on, but they do throw a lot of nostalgia stuff.
Sex, drugs, and bad fashion. Like
wrestling.
basically.
Wrestling was big in the '80s too.
So it had the stereotypes of that. There were a few funny parts, but like overall, you know, there's a scene where the guy's sitting there and like falls asleep, like watching the TV or something like that. Like there's like one of the scenes in the very first episode. That was me part of the way through, and I was like, oh my god, like I wanted this to be done. That's literally how I'm sorry, but you need to stop picking '80s movies for me.
It was filmed in 2017.
I don't care. It places in the '80s. I hate the '80s as a decade, so there we go. That's also why.
Nothing but Back to the Future movies from here on in.
I know, I hate that movie too.
Man, you're hard to please.
I know, and honestly, I'm part of that minority. You told me that a bunch of people got awards for it.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm part of the minority that just hates it.
They already renewed it for a season 3 too.
And my parents hated it too, so you got 3 thumbs down from the.
Your dad kind of looks like the promoter, the wrestling guy.
He kind of does, yeah. My dad kind of does.
Maybe he looked like that in the '80s, and you're just.
He didn't. He had an afro.
Oh, that would have been
so
something to see.
But in the end, I don't know. Like, sure, if you're really a huge fan of wrestling and women wrestlers, and you know the backstory behind it, like he knows, maybe you're a huge fan of the show. For other people who aren't, it was boring. Kind of boring.
Kind of boring. Well, I'll settle for kind of boring. That's the nicest thing she said all review. How many popcorn kernels there, Captain?
1.5.
Wow, 1.5.
There were a few comedic points.
Oh,
that kind of saved it.
I think next week I'll make her watch season 1, episode 2, just so she's forced to continue.
You're trying to make me watch these things that I don't like to try to get me to like them. And that's why they don't get good reviews.
WrestleMania 20 will be her movie next week. Yeah.
So in other words, don't watch Glow and watch Southpaw. Bye.